Well, what would you expect from the I was gonna say land down get under, but it's just Portland. I mean, Portland used to be so jealous of Seattle, and boy, they've really outdone them now. Though I tell you, this is something else. So under their mayor, Ted Wheeler, who this guy he was running. Someone ran against him, and he was it was a full blown communist, anarchist, Antifa running through the streets with bagpipes and mini dresses on. I mean, it was a weird deal, and I don't think Wheeler won by that much, and he really shouldn't win at all. Look at him; he looks like a flaccid noodle. Anyway. So I saw this and I thought it was hilarious. It's more, this is like the reading the instructions on how to get into the big tent at the circus. Portland mayor pepper sprays maskless man after COVID rules confrontation. So I read that, I immediately think, oh my gosh, it's happening. I didn't think that it would come to this. The mask people. If you wear a mask and you're normal, this doesn't apply to you. But the mask people, the Karens, you know who I'm talking about. The Karens have lost their stuff, and so they're going to make the new absurd that they're trying to make normal will be to attack you if you don't abide by their mask wearing. And let's just face it, they want you to wear a mask because they're ugly and they get to wear a mask. I'm really surprised they're not wearing superhero mask yet. But anyway, they want to wear masks so they can know what it's like to be a beautiful person like all of us. And it doesn't help. It doesn't really help. I take it back. I did see, I've seen a couple of times now, and I thought to myself, underneath that mask, there's probably no teeth. But, meth is a hell of a drug. And if you're trying to lose weight, you can get skinny as a pixie stick. So anyway, Ted Wheeler was having a meal out with former mayor when a man carrying a video camera accused them of dining without mask. When you say video camera, I imagine it like a big TV camera, The guy probably had an iPhone. But wouldn't that be cool if that's who you gotta be? You get press credentials if you got a big camera. Not a GoPro, not your iPhone, but something that goes on a shoulder or something like that. That would be awesome. Anyway, the mayor of Portland, Oregon, pepper sprayed a maskless resident who confronted him about the city's COVID-19 rule after a meal out. I don't think I'm even supposed to say that word. C word? Isn't that sad? Anyway, Ted Wheeler, the Democrat mayor since 2016, had been dining with a former mayor, Sam Adams. What a great name. You're at a bar, your name is Sam Adams. Got a feeling that, I don't know, I was going to say you probably always had someone buy you a drink, but then I'm thinking to myself, no, the people are probably going, your name's Sam Adams? How about you get me a beer? Anyway, when the two were confronted by a man carrying a video camera on Sunday evening outside a local pub, according to a police report obtained by Oregon Live. The man described by Wheeler and Adams as middle-aged accused the pair of dining without mask. According to the report. Sorry, I'm going to read that to the period. Accused them of dining without mask. Well, they probably were. You put food in your mouth, you got to take your mask off, all right? Understandable. Wheeler reportedly told the man the pair were dining in a tented area and so did not need to cover their faces under current regulations. This is hilarious to me. This is a liberal using facts. Instead of the typical, I wear a mask because I'm helping. This is actually we're within the regulations, but thank you. The man, at this point, I imagine this guy, they're describing it to their friends as this big, beastly man. Middle-aged. I was waiting for white. Beastly man. The man closely followed the mayor as he walked to his car, according to the report. Do you think the mayor drives on petrol? I mean, really? Wow. He doesn't. I guarantee it. It's a Prius. You know, even though it's funny to me, besides the whole scam of the whole thing of electric cars, it's Prius. That's the only one they drive. You see other ones, but they don't. In the numbers of stuff, it's always Prius. Anyway, so Big Beastly Man follows the mayor and former mayor back to their car, and the mayor says he had no face mask on and got within a foot or two of my face while he was videoing me. That's what he told the police. I became imminently concerned for my personal safety. Now, here's where the questions should be asked. One, Mayor, were you wearing a face mask at this point? You said you weren't back there at the pub, but were you wearing one now? So because if you aren't, then who's stuck on stupid here? If you are wearing a mask, then what are you worried about, right? I mean, Portland's got a lot of people in it. Being within a foot or two, that happens. I immediately became concerned for my personal safety. So now he's a victim. He's a victim of the Big Burley Man without a mask. With videoing me. What does videoing me have anything to do with this? That's not a defense for anything. You're in public. I mean, I hate it. I do. But you're in public. You're a public figure. You usually run to the cameras. But now it was a threat. So he's not wearing a mask. He's close to me. He's got a video camera. That is enough to trigger me to be safe. Or trigger me to worry about my safety. He added, I clearly informed him that he needed to back off. I'd imagine like Andy Dick at this point talking. Like, I informed him he needed to back off, sister. He did not do so. So I got infuriated. So I informed him that I was carrying pepper spray. Could you imagine being a grown-ass man telling the Big Burly Man, I have pepper spray? And I like how they don't use the name brand, like Mace. You know, it's like, I have pepper spray. Oh, jeez. I'm carrying pepper spray. Okay. So, anyway. I mean, the guy's thinking, I'm just asking you questions. I don't care if you have pepper spray. You know, you don't like being asked hard questions. Is what I'm seeing here. Anyway, I will use it if you do not back off. He remained at close distance. What the hell is close distance? I pulled out my pepper spray. Now at this point, I imagine him telling this like he's like a cowboy. You know, and he's it's high noon in the middle of town, and he whips out that pepper spray from his holster. He's got a pepper spray holster. I wonder if it's pink. He got pink. It's for breast cancer. And secretly, he's like, no, I just love pink. I'm passionate about pink. Hell, I'm wearing a pink shirt right now, but that's because pink loves me. Let's see. I pulled out my pepper spray and I sprayed him in the eyes. Oh, the mayor gave him a bottle of water to rinse his face, according to the report. Why did this just go down a dark hole in my mind? Wheeler told police he did not recognize the man, and he and Adams both described him as in his 40s, wearing dark clothes and glasses. It's Portland. Everybody wears glasses. They all have beards. The police report said a spokesman for Wheeler's office told Oregon Live the mayor continued to cooperate with the police investigation. What's the mayor going to do? Say no? He's the freaking mayor, first of all. Oh my gosh. So this is just, what gets me about this is, you do not have a right, like you have to be, just because you think that somebody has a germ does not mean that you can spray them with pepper spray. Okay, y'all? You gotta relax. And, you know, hey, how about this one? Wash in antibacterial soap. I do, okay? It keeps everything off of it. It keeps all the germs, all the viruses, all that stuff. They all die when they contact your skin. Anyway, This guy's a jabroni. I mean, he just, everything he touches, it just turns. I don't know. It just turns. Anyway, be good to each other. This is a prime example of it right here. And love one another. We're all on this rock together. And if you want to wear a mask, fine. But if it ain't N95 and made in America, or, I mean, I don't know if they even make them in Europe, but like a normal country, not some Chinese country where they hate you, then don't say anything because you're part of the problem. Okay? Putting a sock over your nose does not make you a biological proof doctor. All right? So, anyway, y'all, peace, love, be good to each other. And I guess just peace out, y'all.